In this video, we will learn to install MySQL in our computer. In order to install MySQL in our computer, we have to first go to our web browser. I have Chrome here, so I am selecting Chrome. And at my web browser, I will type www.mysql.com and press enter. It will direct me to MySQL homepage, and currently I am at MySQL homepage, where I will click on download sections. When I click on download section, I will go at the end of the page. I will scroll down and go at the end of the page and click on MySQL Community GPL Downloads. On clicking MySQL Community Downloads, it directs me to the MySQL Community Download page, and here in this page various product of MySQL Community is there which you want to download. So here, as it is obvious that I am downloading the current version of MySQL for Windows, so I will select MySQL installer for Windows here. Once I selected it, it gives me the detail of the MySQL installer 8.0.36. It gives me that it has a version 8.0.36 and it is set for operating system Microsoft Windows with the two category of two products of 32 bits, as you can see is there. And as you see, there are the two products and the categories mentioned here is of 32 bit, but we are going to select second product, that is Windows x86 32 bit MSI installer 8.0.36 285.3 MB, and it will be working for 64 bits also. So I will download it. While I click on download, it will leads me to the another page where it will ask me that can I want to log in by the Oracle account or sign up, but no, I'm not doing any such thing. I just click on no thanks, just start my download. And when I click it, my download process is going to be start. Here you can see in your download sections, and it will take some minutes. So we have to wait for some minutes. Now we have completed with downloading of MySQL installer, and we have to start with installing process, for which I will click on My Installer Community 8.0.36, and it will ask that do you want to run this file? Yes, I want to run. And once I click on the run, it will lead me to the MS installer page followed by the setup page. You can see here in a few minutes MS installer page will be pop up to you. Now I am at setup page. Here I have to choose for the setup type. I am choosing a server type, client type, full or custom. So because right now I am selecting the selected product, so I will choose custom here and click on the next. Then I have to choose the product what I want to install. So I will here select the product. I will click on MySQL Server, and I will select MySQL Server 8.036. It is already done. Then I will click on application, My Workbench and 8.036, and it will be done. And then I will select MySQL shell and 8.036 for 64 bits. So here you see that we have selected three products: MySQL Server 8.036, MySQL Workbench 8.036 and MySQL shell 8.036. All are three for 64 bits, and we will click next here. Here a thing occur here, path conflicts, it is asking. This is the path conflict which occur in my system because I have previously installed MySQL at my computer and then I uninstall it. So to know about the uninstall, I have already uploaded a video and you can see that also, but because right now I have reinstalling the thing, because after uninstalling I am installing, it is asking for the path conflict. But if you are exactly a new user, no such window will appear in front of you. But if previously you have installed MySQL with you, then what happens, you have to change the data directory here, and you have just to change it to 8.0.36, and you have to click next here. Once you click to the next, it will ask that what product do you want to install. So I will say yes, I have previously selected the product MySQL Server, MySQL Workbench and MySQL Shell, which is of my choice and I want to install. So I will say yes, I want to execute these products, and a pencil mark appear in front of each product which is going to install. And once the installation is completed, a green mark appear in front of that. So once our installation process is complete, a green tick mark appear in front of all this. Now you can see a green tick appears in front of each product. That is, the installation process here is did, and we have to go for the configuration next. So I click on next. It is asking that we are going to go for the that is MySQL Server 8.036 is ready to configure. Yes, we are okay with that, and we click next. And it will ask the type and networking. What type of networking do you want? This is a TCP IP port number and protocol port number and all that. So yes, we are okay with that, and our computer type is a developer computer right now. So we will click next. And then it will ask authentication method, which is important here, and we are using a strong password encryption for authentication, and we will click next. And here it will ask the root password. Root is our administrator, and it will ask me for some strong password. So I will give some strong password here, and I will repeat the password, and the password is of a medium length, medium strength. And if you are the single person in this system in your computer, so you can go ahead with this routine user password. But if you are sharing some network and want to some other person to grant the permission to use the software, you can use add user to add the other username and password. But right now we are skipping this step, and we will click next. Then it will lead me to the Windows Service page. So the Windows Service name is MySQL 8, and it's a standard system account, and we will click next. And it will ask server file permissions. So yes, we are granting full access for the user to run Windows Service, and we will click next. And do you want to apply this configuration? Yes, I want to apply this configuration to my system, and I will click on execute. Once I click on the execute, the tick marks appear in front of each statement which is appearing in this box, and once it will be completed, we have completed with the configuration part. So after all the tick marks are appear, so we will click on finish here. The product configuration, we will click next. Installation is complete. This message is popping up at our window, so we will click finish. So our installation is already being completed here. Once I have completed with my installation process, once I have completed with my installation process, it directs me to the MySQL Workbench interface. Right now I am at its home. I have completed with my installation process, and right now I am at MySQL Workbench homepage. And here I will click on local instance and it direct me to the my workbench environment where I can start to work. So how we will be working on MySQL Workbench, we will learn in further videos. If you like this video, please like and subscribe it. Thank you very much.